Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about how to append track data in Mocha. Now I have a few friends that always get confused about how this works, so hopefully this will clear things up and compare it to something that they know, which is Nuke, or any other tracking program for that matter. And so it gives you a little bit more clarity on how to use Mocha and maybe work for you a little bit better. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so here we are in Nuke. Before we jump into Mocha, let's look at the basic construction of a tracker. And it doesn't matter if you're in After Effects, Fusion, or in this case Nuke, the tracking information is still the same. You have a search region, a track region, and a point container or a data container. Okay, and this is where this is actually the most important piece right here. It builds your motion path for your track so you can either stabilize or match move. Alright, okay, so here we are in Mocha, and let's go ahead and lay our first track down. Alright, so let's grab Roto Bezier here and just create our first track data information. Let's move that in there. Let's maybe tighten this up. Now what this is a surface area. This is probably the most important part of the Mocha tracker. This is the track data container essentially, which is equivalent to this right here, this one little single dot. But because Mocha isn't a point tracker, it's actually a surface tracker, it requires a lot more areas to track, and which is actually a good thing. This is considered your search region and track region. Alright, so as you can see, I'm moving it, and it doesn't matter what how I move it, it's not adjusting this at all. Alright, so let's go ahead and just translate. We don't need anything else. And go ahead and track the first 40 frames. Alright, so now as this thing gets ready to go behind this blue bar, I can actually come in here and move this. And we'll move it up here, just for the sake of argument. Okay, I'm going to track a few frames. Okay, and the thing with Mocha, you don't have to keep this shape. You can actually add another shape in here as long as you're on the same layer, like it is right there, and you have the plus symbol next to whatever shape you want to use. So I can add that, and it'll help calculate that track data. Okay? Alright, so there we go. Alright, now as you can see, this hasn't moved because, again, this is the most important part. It doesn't care about what this is doing over here, these roto shapes. I can even come in here, make sure I have the plus symbol, and just completely change up the shape and even delete these shapes here, and it won't matter because, as you notice, this search region or this tracking container has not changed. And I can continue tracking on through till it gets to the edge, and then just move this as I need it. Okay, and when you move this, it literally is no different than coming in here to Nuke, holding your control key and moving your track region. Alright, so your container still stays the same spot to continue this path wherever it's going to go, but where you're choosing to track has changed. Alright, literally this exact same thing. After Effects has this feature, Fusion has this feature, and so does programs such as SynthEyes and PF Tracks. 2D trackers pretty much the same and universal throughout all visual effect packages. So that's it. That's how to append a track in Mocha. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment at the bottom here and I will answer them. But again, this is pretty simple as far as I'm concerned, and hopefully this has clarified things and made things easy for people to understand. Alright, so thank you again and come back next time.